Hello and welcome to a Wildcard Thursday here on Stronghold. I'm the Magi, and today I am going to be doing one of my final quick drafts for Murders of Karlov Manor. And to be honest, I haven't been overly impressed with this draft format. I don't think it's very well balanced. I think there's 2 or 3 archetypes that are very lacking. I don't want to call them out and out unplayable, although pretty arguably at least one of them is. So you end up in a very hit or miss draft environment, particularly for us budget players. If you don't hit in the right things, you're just not going to do well. And because the competition knows this as well, the AI knows this in Quick Draft, the key cards to get in those key archetypes are not always accessible to us because we are making budget-driven, value-driven decisions in our early picks. So I will not be sad to see this go. Today I am going to be drafting this on my primary account using gems because I do have an excess of gems this season. Mostly due to a very successful Khans of Tarkir draft season back in December and January. I don't normally recommend that people draft with gems. This is just the situation I happen to be in. Quick Draft, rather, is your opportunity to convert your easily accessible gold into much harder to access for free-to-play players, gems resources. So do as I say, not as I do. That is how that is. Today I am mostly going to be drafting to fill in the uncommon blanks, spaces, opportunities left within my collection, and of course always looking to pick up very good rares or, really any rares at this point. But before we get into all that, take just a moment to like, comment, and subscribe because that kind of thing really keeps this boat moving. Now, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, price point. So let's see how we do here. Steam Scholar is a pretty good rare, and I think that's something I'm going to pick up here. I've already got 2, so that gives me almost a complete play set. I think that's where we're going. No More Lies is another great card. I would like to finish that out. Coerced to Kill, also very good. And somehow I have no copies of Killer Among Us. I don't think any of those cards are going to wheel, but you never know. Maybe we get something good. Sadly, blue is not one of the best archetypes. Although blue-white detectives is pretty good. Repulsive Mutation, also an excellent card in Limited. So I think we go ahead and we pick up the Private Eye here, and let's see if maybe we can flex this over into something worthwhile here. Lightning Helix, very splashable. Coerced to Kill is a great uncommon, and Witchdrinker Vampire also pretty good. I think I'm going to pick up the Lightning Helix here. I think that's the correct play. And what do I want here? Probably Exit Specialist. Although Crime Stopper Sprite also really good. That could wheel to us. I wouldn't hate that at all. But we'll try and stick with the detectives here while we kind of have a thing going on. This particular pack doesn't give us much help in that archetype, sadly. We might just take Curious Inquiry here, because all of these commons I'm pretty sure pick up full play sets when we do open those packs. File Auditor, well, I already have a play set of File Auditor. So maybe we take a Projection Specialist here. Foreign Familiar is one of those uncommons I really don't care if I get that at all. Chalk Outline might be playable here. Cadaver, I think the Demir is the virtually unplayable archetype here. So I'm going to take a Chalk Outline. I don't expect to play it today, but it's probably the most rewarding thing I can be doing there. Candlestick isn't bad, but I think, honestly, I would rather just have a Strider here. Deduce. Wow, we can almost pull off mono blue, can't we? Or do I just take the other chalk outline and call it a day? I think that's what I'm going to do here. We'll secure value where we can. Okay, now we don't need the chalk outlines. So, I mean, I really don't need a magnifying glass. So, I guess we're going to take a sample collector for the same sort of value reasoning. And now we're down to all commons, none of which do a whole lot for us. I guess Criminologist is the best card for us there. I'm going to take the late uncommon here. And I'm not even going to pretend that Behind the Mask is playable. We're just going to go ahead and throw that down. Case of the Uneaten Feast. Normally, I would say take the rare, but if you've seen my video about holding packs, you know why maybe taking the rare here, rare land rather, is not the best overall option. So I am going to take the Uneaten Feast. I don't think I'm going to be playing that, though, to be real honest. Let's see, Out Cold isn't bad. I think I'm just going to take the uncommon here that's playable in white. That feels like a pretty good call there. And I think the Crime Novelist is, well, Corner Crook also. Both of them probably not playable today, but certainly cards I want in the collection. Let's see here. Do we take the Scene of the Crime? I think maybe we do. I mean, I guess Not on My Watch is also pretty playable. Yeah, okay, we'll go with that. We'll take a playable potential removal card. No More Lies is a Windmill Slam here to finish the collection. Let's see here. None of this is really great, particularly for our deck. I mean, I guess we take the... well, we could play that if we really need to. We are a couple cards behind at the moment. Let's see here. I don't think I like Polygraph Orb. Fey Fight is probably pretty playable here. I think we have all of our breakouts. Yes, we do. So, is Hotshot Investigators worth passing an uncommon? I don't think it is. Lumbering Laundry or Shattered Pack. I think we're going to get Shattered Pack here. Maybe have a little better chance at our fixing. I guess we take Out Cold. It's not great, but it certainly could be worse. Again, I think I'm willing to take an uncommon here that I can't play. And do we want a Jaded Analyst or a Presumed Dead? Where are we at? We're at 16 arguably playable cards here. I think we take the Jaded Analyst here just to have one more playable. Stalker, sure. And Treacherous Greed. Not too shabby. I think we'll take that. Black might actually end up playable for us, especially now having the playset of Drag the Canal in the collection. That's pretty darn solid. Let me see, what is our deck helper pointing us to at this point? Yeah, they are now wanting us to splash black instead of Lightning Helix, and they might just be right. Let me make those changes here. I think that does give us a potentially more playable deck. Yeah, I think that puts us that way up. And yeah, I'm going to take the rare here because, I mean, wow, okay. I don't think we have a playset on that. No, we don't. On this account, somehow I don't have any of those. That's wild. Oh, I mean, long goodbye, right? That's, even though I have the playset, I mean, that's the obvious pick here, right? We should have a pretty decent deck here. We have all the soul searches. I'm not really worried about Living Conundrum. Slice from the Shadows. That feels like a pretty good card for this deck right here. Gorehound? Maybe? Yeah, I think Gorehound is where we want to be. I do want that card for, well, the Insidious Roots deck, which, well, here we go. Here's my 4th copy of Insidious Roots for this deck. Get a Leg Up is obviously the best card here. And I think I'm going to burn a pick here because we've got several picks to go and we have a playable deck. Meddler feels pretty good here. And now it's wanting me to drop white and go green. That's a pretty interesting turn of events here. And we're going to pick that up as a late scarce card. That feels pretty good. Stalker here is not too shabby. And, well, I guess we got to take the corner, but I don't think that's really going to be playable. I think this is what we're going to go with here. This is honestly kind of a 3-drop, as is this. Alright, so honestly, I borderline hate this deck, but I love the value that I got out of it, and let's see if we can steal a win here. We don't even need a single win to feel like we did well on this. But I wouldn't hate it if we got it. You know what I mean? I mean, this isn't great. But I don't think I hate it, although I wish I had a blue source now that I'm looking at the mana. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna keep it. Let's F around and find out. You know what I mean? Let's do the thing. I mean, Gorehound on 1 is a really solid play. If we can draw into the Curious Inquiry on 2 and make that Gorehound really matter, could be pretty good. Okay, really want to draw a blue source now that they're going to be shields down. Well, we didn't get there. We will have the turn 3 face down. Guaranteed. Yeah, I think I like that. I can't really pass the blue source at this point. I've got to take that while I can. We won't draw into the second black source to flip. I think we know blocks here. Just take it. The lightning helix with no red source. I think we pass it. Probably going to hate that at some point, but we'll get in for menace while we can. Keep trying to push along. Now they got there on the Inspector's deck. And they are probably going to do very well in this event. They're probably going to end up 4+ wins. But if you notice about their deck, we haven't seen a single scarce card really played yet. Well, there's our Grave Strider that would have made our Lightning Helix awesome. I don't think we care about the double blue at this point. We'll go ahead and get in for 4 here. I don't know that we can win this race, but I'm not entirely convinced that we can't either. Of course, that causes some problems. Three 3 is all they're going to shoot at me. Okay. Great maintenance. I think we'll pass. Sure. I got news for you. I probably wasn't blocking him anyway. Yep, they thought better of that. Okay, so we take 3 we can't block here. Okay, so I guess killing the Private Eye is the right move here, right? There's our own Private Eye. Interesting. Not that that does a lot with what we have on the board. Just going to push everything. See if we can catch them off on some blocks here by killing their Private Eye. Let's see. Yeah, I do want to do it that way. We are going to lose the Gorehound. And I don't think we just straight up die to swingbacks here, although they get an Enforcer right off the bat. Second Phantom. We still can't swing that, or flip that. Which is unfortunate, to say the least. I think we have to just straight up kill this. So they might just be able to get us here. Now I've gotta block the face down so they can't flip it and blow me out here. Well, that did not matter at all. We are the defeated. All right, 0-1. Let's push back in. I think we can characterize that as a series of unfortunate draws. Like getting the Lightning Helix when we did, and then opting to pass it because it was uncastable, and then immediately getting the mana fixing, did not feel good. I don't hate this. A turn 2 Strider, turn 3 Private Eye is decent. Alright, a fairly unproductive turn there for them. I think we can push one here. Well, I mean, they should just jump block it, but kind of had a feeling they were going to do that. I don't love this because it puts such a huge target on the Private Eye. But I mean, that gives us the ability to potentially win a race here. Sure. I mean, neither one of these face down really changes anything. Out cold, I can't do anything with that I really want to. Oh, wait, I could flip this next turn. Or that. So I'm going to do this because I can flip this next turn and play that face down, which I like a lot. Which, barring their actions this turn, puts them on a 2-turn clock. Demand answers is not a lot. Taking the 3, absolutely. Oh, well, we got a black. Alright, so they got to do a lot this turn to be able to do much of anything. That was no actual change. Well, okay, they made it a little bigger. do I care about that damage? I mean, they got 1 red. Yeah, okay. So in the interim, we got the victory. I think we had them on the swing back either way. So a little extra gems at this point. I like it. We'll keep pushing along here. Maybe we can steal a little bit more victory. Not even going to attempt to say our opponent's name. Gorehound into a turn 3 Meddler with a Lightning Helix and a Private Eye if we draw correctly. This feels decent. I mean, it's not awesome or anything, but... And a turn 3 Night Drinker is a possibility. Feels okay. Say no blocks, thank you very much. Alright, so... yes. I want the mana. I mean, this feels like a trap, but we're gonna make them have it. And they didn't? Oh, well, okay. They did. Alright. You definitely can't block now, right? Do I just take the 3 to be a turn ahead? I think we do. I don't love it, but it's not like we're playing an optimized deck here or anything. Do they play a land where they can flip? No? Well, shit. That hurt. Hardest working Gorehound in Arena. We'll say goodbye to our swamp. Maybe we draw into the red for the Lightning Helix. Hey, looky there. Gorehound just continuing to get it done. Not sure this is a race we can win by any stretch of the imagination, but we're gonna stay in it here. See what we can maybe figure out. Well, that's a problem. Yeah, don't love that. Nice. Well, do I kill the Stalker and stop their clock? Yeah, I think that's the correct play here. Oh no, wait, I can't kill the stalker. I have to kill the file auditor. And then let them make a block decision. Yep, I think we're out of this game. Unless we draw something ridiculously good here, we're kind of done. And a reactionary card when they are presenting lethal does not help. So we'll attack for 1 here and just concede. All right, back against the wall. We got one more shot to win or go home on this here event. So we'll see how it goes. If I had blue mana, this would be quite good, but I don't, so I think I have to mulligan. I think we keep. We'll throw the criminologist. Let's see what they play on their 1s and 2s. Strider or Analyst is not terrible. They didn't do much on their 1 and 2, did they? Probably means they have a handful of removal just locked and loaded. So we'll throw the Analyst out there first. Let's see if it just eats removal. They got themselves a face down too, okay. I don't think they can collect evidence here. It might have a bounce effect, maybe? 1 blue untapped? Alright, well that's a clock if they can't do something about it. I think we got a new player here with all the hovering and this and that. Alright, cold case cracker. Gorehound feels very banged up at the moment. So I think we just take a couple turns where we get in with the flyer here. No More Lies is just feeling like more of a dead card. Okay. All right, that was solid. Yeah, I think that's the thing to do here. Sure, I'm okay with that. That's probably the wiser move, to be honest. Okay. I think I'm okay with that. Yeah, I think I like that. That felt pretty clutch. Not the way I would have liked that to end it up, but I forgot that was a thing that the researcher could do. Interesting play on their part. So the way I see it, they can either flip their face down or they can spend the turn rebuilding their board. And it looks like they're going to rebuild. All right, mana does not help us much here, unfortunately. Well, there goes all my tactical advantage. Oh, and that was just a total misplay. I don't know why I was... What was I thinking about, honestly? Whatever. That probably just cost us the game. Not that we were doing great or anything, but... That was our one board advantage that we had and kind of blew that. I think they've got us on a turn 3 clock here. Now that's interesting. No aggression from them whatsoever. Okay. Scholar might get us back in the game here. See what we draw. I mean, with 0 cards in hand, it's probably not great. Yeah, there we go. And there goes our red source. Awesome. But a 2/2 flyer with vigilance, it's not the end of the world here. I think we say no attacks. So now basically they have to spend the researcher to tap down our scholars. I really hate that we've lost the private eye now. That would be fantastic right now. Alright, so by suspecting the exit specialist, he can basically go in unblocked because they can't declare their 4/2 face down. And some surveil action here is not bad. I don't think I'm interested in the land. All right, we got them down to single digits. Let's see how they use their turn. I don't know what that face down is. As an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice a creature that dealt damage this turn. Loses 3 life, gains 3 life. Okay, so that does not do a lot for me at this point. So I think we move to combat, and we just keep chipping them down. And I think I'm going to press the Meddler here too. Again with the land. No thank you. Our future draws are getting better. Okay, here comes the thing. Damn. You still can't block the specialist. Okay, they decided to take the 3. I don't hate that. I don't think I want a Treacherous Greed. So let's just end the turn. Snuffler is not great, but the specialist still can't be blocked. I think he's just casting spells at this point, right? Good gracious, nothing but land. Just nothing but. So if we don't die next turn, we can get in with the specialist, then Treacherous Greed, and win the game, right? That feels correct. Oh, well, that's cute. Say no attacks. So close. We're so close. Okay, exit specialist still can't be blocked. I cast my 1 red spell. I think we just prevent the loss of life here. I think we Treacherous Greed for the win here. I think it's going to happen. I don't really remember what this does. Add mana of any color. Good gracious. Alright, so unless they have a counter for Treacherous Greed here. And it looks like they did not. Okay, we snuck a win. Just like that. Alright, let's see if we can steal another win here. Wouldn't that be nice? And I don't entirely hate this, so we will be. I think playing Curiosity on Inspector, though, is risky, to say the least. Well, that gives us Slice of the Shadows. That'll be pretty nice. That'll keep Tunnel Tipster from swinging. I don't hate that. Probably means they're going to play a face down here, though. No, okay, interesting. Yes, I think I'm willing to discard a card. That feels pretty decent. What do I want to get rid of here, honestly? I guess the Gorehound is probably the way to go here. I am willing to trade that for the Sample Collector. Yep. Kind of like that. I got Golgari going on. They're going to drop something big here. A slime. Okay. So I think we can do this. And then do this. Hit for 4. Next turn we have Out Cold to basically just tap down whatever they play this turn. think I kind of like that. Do I want the Strider? I don't think I do at this point. A 3/3 Death Touch. That's pretty good. Sure. Well, that just feels silly. Why would we even want to do that? Getting in the air feels like the right thing to do here. Yes. And yet no, all at the same time. Interesting. Okay, I find that acceptable too. Better still, I'm a bit. Oh, I forgot that had reach. If I get blown out here, I'm going to be very upset. Yeah, well, there we go. That is unfortunate on my part. Another play that might very well cost us the game. That's a huge problem. blocks were they able to draft? Oh crap, I can't. I think we will. Okay. I mean, this will either bounce or they lose a key piece off the board. Unless they see the double block that I just realized they have. How have I gone this far without a second? Well, I guess I gave up a second black source there, so I can't complain too much. That's a little bit of a clock, but they're just going to replay the thing next turn. I probably should have swung with the Stalker there too. Sure. And a face down. Okay. Criminologist feels like the right play there, maybe? Let's see, we'll intern it. Sure. Feels like they're gonna go for an all-out swing here. See what we get. So I kind of feel like the time is now. So what have we got? 6, 9, 10 mana, so we got plenty of mana. I don't think I want no more lives. Well, that's 2 cards we won't be drawing next turn. Of course, he's presenting 7 and we're only at 9, so it does not take much for them to get there. Okay, we stole another win. They didn't even know we drew the Private Eye on top deck. Lovely, lovely. Well, I guess the bad news is that winning means we gotta play again. Let's see here. Don't really like this much at all. Think we gotta toss this one back. I mean, it's close. I mean, I'm basically banking on getting the 3rd land to be able to have a 3-drop. Alright, what the hell? I'm gonna keep it. Now I get to regret all of my life choices. Well, we did get the 3rd land. We got there. And I guess the turn 3 Night Drinker is probably the correct play. Wow, they just went main deck Grave Striders. That's pretty interesting. I mean, a 4-2 flyer feels pretty good. I think we're going to no attack here. Nothing really feels like it deserves to at this point. Well, that's shit. This should pretty effectively hold back the Grave Striders. Lightning Helix potentially just a dead card for us at this point. Sure. Really hate doing that, but that is the correct play, sir. Well, that's just downright bizarre, honestly. Okay. No attacks from them, that's interesting. It's not the best use, but it is a thing we can do. I think I'd rather have Not on My Watch open than play another creature. See how they feel about losing a land there. Okay, so they want to trade their Griffin for our Night Crossing. Apparently I was wrong. So if I play this down, will I have enough mana to turn it up this turn? No, I won't. So we are just going to play it face up. No cards in hand. Well, that feels like a win right there. Sure. All right, we managed to steal another one here. So, will the winning streak continue here, or our luck finally runs out? We'll see here. I don't hate that at all. I mean, That feels pretty decent. I mean, if they don't deal with that Gorehound pretty immediately, they've got serious problems here. Yeah, I don't feel bad about this at all. This is feeling pretty good. They're gonna ramp. Sure. I think we played this face down Strider next turn. Sure. Can't actually complain about that at all. Sure. What do I want to exile here? I mean, I think the Inspector, honestly, is the correct play there. I got the roots. Okay. I mean, do we just kill that? Do we flip this up and hit for 6? Yeah, I think that is... Oh, no, we can't do that. Hold on. Alright, let's see if they just want to straight up. We're not interested in blocking. I'm not interested in drawing Criminologist next turn. Sure. Sure. The plant madness begins. Sure. I think we end the turn here. So we're going to take 2 from bats here. That hurt. They're probably going to flip that face down and just hurt us bad. That's a thing he can do. Let's see what they swing here. They're going to be very, very conservative. Start cashing in some of these cards here. Oh, he is a detective. That is quite right. So I think we say no attacks. I was going to swing the private eye here, but... Well, now I don't get to do either. Sadness. Now that is interesting. Kinda got a chump block here. USD. Well, that did not help us at all. We may have run out of luck here. They don't have us on a very fast block here, though, so we might accidentally draw our way out of it. That, for instance, is an interesting deal. Can't do much with it at the moment. Golly, we just can't draw for shit, can we? We got a couple more opportunities here. That sadly is probably not going to do it for us. Cannot be countered. Well, shucks darn. Looks like we're gonna take 4 here again. Well, that did literally nothing for us. It might be able to close us out right here, or we might get one more draw. Looking like one more draw. Well, we just lose. Couldn't close it out, luck ran out. So 4 and 3 with our pile of like 4-colored jank. Let's see, do we get the extra pack? Nope, we're gonna have to settle for 450 gems here and the, I don't know, 8 or 9 high value cards that we ended up with. I feel pretty good about it. Hope you do too. And before we go, I want to take just a moment to thank my totally awesome patrons for supporting me and allowing me to apply my passion into a community. And of course, before we go, I've got some suggestions for your next step.